Hello to all my college football friends out there. Welcome to another segment of the Buckeye Vinny YouTube channel sports show. My friends, let's get right into this video. All my Georgia Bulldog fans and friends out there, how do you feel so far with a 4-0 start and has yet to relinquish that #1 spot? Now, we are talking about a Georgia Dawgs football program that has won back-to-back national college football championship titles. And if you know Coach Kirby Smart, without a doubt, he is planning on going for 3 in a row. But right now, we have an undefeated Dawgs team that, in my opinion, has been playing very consistent football. Obviously, 4-0, ranked #1 since preseason in college football, and like I said, has yet to relinquish that #1 spot. They opened up against UT Martin, where they defeated them handily 48-7. They beat Ball State 45-3. Come from behind victory against South Carolina Gamecocks 24-14. My friends, in case you didn't know, South Carolina and Rattler had the Dogs up 14-3 at half. The coaching staff regrouped in the second half, outscored the Gamecocks, shutting them out 21-0 to go on to beat South Carolina. But what a game it was, 24-14. And just last week, beating UAB 49-21. My friends, when you stop and look at this offense, we are talking about a Dogs team that so far has averaged 42 points a game. Very high-powered offense. On defense, stingy, giving up only 11 points a game. Now, for me, I know the big skepticism the whole time was about Coach Mike Bobo, the OC. And I know some of the Dog fans were happy that he was the new offensive coordinator, and some fans were not. Personally, I think Coach Mike Bobo has done a very good job as the Dogs offensive coordinator so far. I like his play calling. I like his schemes. I like the way he mixes it up and without a doubt tries to establish that running attack early and often in the game. I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but it is true. A good rushing attack opens up the passing game. You have to keep the defense guessing, and you have to keep the defense honest. So for me, I believe Coach Bobo has done a very good job with communication, coach to player, with Carson Beck. I believe without a doubt Carson Beck has lived up to all of his standards so far as QB1 for the Dogs. And I believe Carson Beck has done a phenomenal job. Listen to these stats. 93 completions out of 128 attempts. That is good for 73% of his passes being completed. That's phenomenal, my friends. For a little over 1,100 passing yards, actually 1,184 to be exact, 6 touchdown passes, only 1 interception, and tack on 2 rushing touchdowns. So Carson Beck has accounted for 8 touchdowns so far in 4 games. The very talented receiving core looks this way. Brock Bowers leading the way. 22 grabs, 255 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. Dominic Lovett, 17 receptions, 169 yards. And Marcus Rosemy-Jackson, third on the team with receptions, 11 grabs, 182 yards receiving, and tack on 1 touchdown. So, my friends, you know, when you stop and look at this team, they are, without a doubt, powerful in every way you look at it. A very good quarterback, very good wideouts, and very talented running backs. Let's take a look at the running back group. Dajon Edwards, 32 carries, 184 yards so far, and he leads the team in rushing touchdowns with 3. Let's not forget Kendall Milton, very talented running back from last season, 23 carries, 96 yards so far rushing, and 1 touchdown. And let's not forget Roderick Robinson, 15 carries, 89 yards, and tack on 2 rushing touchdowns. So my friends, again, when you look at what Coach Bobo is trying to establish, he is wanting to involve all of these talented players, not just 1 or 2, okay? All of them he is involving. Like I mentioned, Brock Bowers, Dominic Lovett. Let's not forget Cash Jones, the very young, talented running back coming off the bench. He's done a splendid job receiving passes. He has something like 9 or 10 catches on the year for like 2 touchdowns. So Cash Jones has pitched in. Like I mentioned, transfer Dominic Lovett, Rosemead Jackson doing a phenomenal job. And let's not forget wide receiver turned into running back sometimes, Bell. So when you stop and look at what Coach Mike Bobo is attempting to do, now Bell is a very talented wide receiver. So they know they got to get him the ball some way, somehow. What's the best way to get him the ball? Double reverse, triple reverse, what have you. Line Bell up as a running back, hand it off to him. The young man has very good speed. He can hit the holes quickly. And he's a very strong athlete. So again, Mike Bobo knows what's going on, okay, as the OC. And without a doubt, Coach Kirby Smart and Bobo, they are connected without a doubt, doing a very nice job, head coach and offensive coordinator together. Like I said, my friends, for me, this is a Dawgs team that, yes, they were tested in week 3 against South Carolina. No doubt South Carolina had the Dawgs against the ropes. I do believe one more score from South Carolina, who knows? That could have been it. But nonetheless, that defense hung strong, shut out South Carolina in the second half, and the Dawgs went on to win 24-14. My friends, when you stop and look at this Dawgs team, they currently hold the longest winning streak in college football right now with 21 straight victories. So, my friends, like I said, this is a team that is deserving to be ranked number 1, which they still are. And this is a team that I know you had a lot of doubters about Carson Beck, about Mike Bobo. Really, at this point of the game, stop doubting. This is a team right now that is putting up 42 points a game. Phenomenal job. So Mike Bobo is definitely doing something right when his team is averaging 42 points a game. On defense, like I said, so far the biggest point total that they have given up was against UAB last week, 21 points. But you got to remember, Coach Kirby Smart is putting in a lot of second and third stringers. He's a smart coach. He doesn't want to risk injuries to those starters on defense. So when you look at that, again, only giving up 11 points a game so far in the first 4 games, splendid job, without a doubt. And again, this is a Dawgs offense led by Carson Beck. What more can you say? Like I said, has completed 73% of his passes for 1,184 yards, 6 touchdowns, only 1 interception. My friends, this young man knows how to read a defense. He can throw the ball on a rope. And I'm just saying, so far he's thrown the long ball with very good consistency. And he just got it going on. I mean, he is the true leader on this football team, without a doubt. And he deserved from week 1 to be the starting QB, hands down. what I like what Coach Kirby Smart has done is that he's been giving Vandergriff a lot of playing time, without a doubt, and it's well deserved. Vandergriff is a very good quarterback, without a doubt. So when the game is basically a blowout, he is bringing in the second and third string quarterbacks to finish the game. That is a very smart coach to do that. My friends, I hope everybody enjoyed this segment today of Georgia Dawgs football. And where do you fans stand right now with, where do you rate your Dogs right now? Okay, they're ranked number 1, perfect 4-0, and a 21-game winning streak. I'll tell you what, if I'm a Dogs fan, there's no need to be complaining about this team right now. If you are new to my channel, please smash that subscribe button. If you like this video, please click on the like button. And like always, please comment down below, my friends. I would love to read all of my dog friends out there who actually have taken me under your wing as a fellow dog, even though you know the Ohio State Buckeyes are my boys. But nonetheless, when I cover a sports podcast, which I've been doing on YouTube, I try to be fair and balanced and cover a lot of teams, except, and not favor just one team or two teams. I like to cover quite a bit of teams. So, like always, peace out. God bless. Buckeye Vinny's out of here.